students to Standard 10th Maths, Chapter 4, Quadratic Equations, and we are in the second session. In the first session, we learnt the standard form of quadratic equation and different methods to solve quadratic equation. Actually, what do you mean by solution of quadratic equation? And we saw only the first method, that is how to solve quadratic equation by factorization method. Alright children, so we are going to see the second method today, and that is completing square method. But before that, we missed out example 2 of the textbook. So we shall see that first. Okay? Example 2. Check whether the following are quadratic equations or not. First one. Yes, it's an equation. But whether it is quadratic or not, we will have to decide. It's not given in the standard form. So, to achieve standard form, we will have to simplify. Let's see the first one. X minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 3. Well, there are two terms on left hand side and two terms on right hand side. On left hand side, the first term is complex, which is x minus 2 whole square. So you can apply this expansion, a minus b whole square. Expansion is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Correct children? Chaliye, let's see. Therefore, first term square, that is x square, minus 2 into first term into second term. So 2 into x into 2, that is 4x, plus second term square, that is 2 square, 4 plus 1, that is equal to 2x minus 3. So that is x square minus 4x. This is minus 2x if you take it on the other side. This is plus 5 or minus 3 on left hand side becomes plus 3 equal to 0. So therefore, x square minus, yes, this is minus 2 minus 4 minus 6x, and this is plus 8 equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation. So first one is quadratic equation. We'll see if the second one is quadratic equation or not. Alright children? Okay. What is the second one? X into x plus 1 plus 8 is equal to x plus 2 into x minus 2. Well, right hand side single term and it is complex. Usko simplify karo. Left hand side two terms and the first term is complex. First term, how will you expand or how will you simplify? Using expansion, monomial into binomial. X square plus x or aage plus a. Now this is a plus b into a minus b. So what is the expansion? A square minus b square. So first term square x square minus 2 square, that is 4. X square is gone. Therefore, x plus 8 or plus 4, that will be 12, equal to 0. Now this is linear equation. This equation has degree 1, which is not a quadratic equation. So second one is not a quadratic equation. First one, yes, it was quadratic equation. Now moving on to the next one, and that is number 3. Let's see whether it is quadratic equation or not. Okay. Number 3. X into 2x plus 3, that is equal to x square plus 1. Left hand side only one term and it is complex. How will you simplify? Yes, monomial into binomial. So expand. Right hand side two terms are there, both are simple. सिर्फ इसको expand करना होगा 2x square or plus 3x. Alright. Bring this minus x square minus 1 equal to 0. 2x square minus x square is x square plus 3x or minus 1 equal to 0. And yes, this is a equation having degree 2. X square is there, which is a quadratic equation. Clear? So let's see the last one here, whether it is quadratic equation or not. Okay. So yes, this one is quadratic equation. Now the last one, number 4, x plus 2 whole cube is equal to x cube minus 4. Right hand side 2 terms are there and both are simple. Left hand side only one term is there and it is cube of a binomial. A plus B whole cube. So what is the expansion formula? A cube plus B cube plus 3AB into A plus B. Use that. Bolo, x cube plus 2 cube plus 3 into x into 2 into x plus 2. That is equal to x cube minus 4. Chaliye. Plus x cube gone. Now this is 8 plus 6x into x plus 2. Okay, minus 4 on this side, plus 4 equal to 0. Still this is monomial into binomial. So 8 plus 6x square plus 12x plus 4 equal to 0. You may write 6x square as the first term plus 12x, or 8 plus 4 is plus 12 equal to 0. And yes, this is a quadratic equation. So which is a quadratic equation. Alright, so out of the 4, 3 are quadratic and 1 is not. Okay children, understood? Alright. Now we shall proceed further and see how quadratic equations are solved by perfect square method. But before that, we'll have to, completing square method. Before that, we'll have to understand what is a perfect square trinomial. वो क्या है? You have already learned. We'll just recall what you have studied earlier. Okay, children? Alright. First, let us see what are perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and so on. These are numbers. Now determine the numbers which are perfect squares. You know very well, 1 is perfect square, 2 is not, 3 is not, 4 is perfect square, 5 is not, 6 is not, 7 is not, 8 is not, next is 9, after that 16, and what will be after 16? Yes, 25. What will be after 25? Yes, 36, 49, 64, 81, and so on. And all the numbers between 25 and 36, they are not perfect square. All the numbers between 36 and 49, they are not perfect squares. Now why you call these numbers as perfect squares? Because they can be represented as a square of another number. 1 can be written as square of something, 4 can be written as square of something. Yes, square of integers. Now 1 is square of 1, 4 is square of 2, 9 is square of 3, and 16 is square of square of 4, square of 3, square of 1, square of 2. Are you getting me, children? So since these numbers can be represented in square notation, alright, they are called perfect square natural numbers. You might say, sir, you can write this also. Square of what? That is root 5. But I don't want this irrational number here. अंदर irrational number नहीं चाहिए मुझे. Alright, so we say 5 is not a perfect square. But if you want to represent in square form, you can. But the base will be irrational. हमें base चाहिए rational number. Is that clear, children? Okay. So you understood and you can recognize the perfect square numbers easily. 1, that is square of 1. 4, that is square of 2, 9 that is square of 3, 16 square of 4, square of 5, square of 6, square of 7, जो भी हो, all these are perfect square numbers. Now how will you identify perfect square trinomial? वो कैसे identify करेंगे? So here are some trinomials. 6 trinomials I have given to you. Alright? Now how will you check whether they are perfect square or not? Very interesting. You choose the values of x. If you want to know whether this is perfect square trinomial or not, the one method is choose any value of x so that the value of polynomial, okay, अभी तो मैंने सिर्फ polynomial trinomial लिया, the value of this polynomial is positive. Choose any value of x, but the value of this polynomial should be positive. It should not be negative. It can be 0, it can be positive, but not negative. Any value, let me choose. X is equal to 2 ले लिया. So ये p of x है polynomial. So x square plus 2x plus 1. Therefore p of 2, you are taking x equal to 2. That is 2 square plus 2 into 2 plus 1. That is 4 plus 4 plus 1. Correct? And that is 9. Oh children, 9. Is it perfect square? Yes. 9 is 3 square. Uska matlab, this polynomial is perfect square. Alright. Let's choose x is equal to minus 3. X equal to minus 3. Any value I am choosing. X equal to minus 3. So what will be p of minus 3? Minus 3 square plus 2 into minus 3 plus 1. That is plus 9 minus 6 plus 1. This is 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Oh, that value is perfect square. That means this trinomial is perfect square. कोई भी वैल्यू ले लो चिल्ड्रन, एनी वैल्यू यू लाइक. हाँ, ऐसी वैल्यू लेना so that the value of polynomial is not negative. Alright? I'm going to take x equal to 0 now. So p of x, which is x square plus 2x plus 1, p of 0, 0 square is 0, 2 into 0 is 0 plus 1. So that is 1. So value of polynomial is not negative. और देखो 1 is nothing but 1 square. उससे पता चला कि that is perfect square. Is that clear children? Okay. Let me take x is equal to, ऐसी वैल्यू लो so that नेगेटिव नहीं आना चाहिए. ओके, चलो इसकी बारी. टेक m is equal to 5. So p of m is equal to m square plus 4m plus 4. That is polynomial in variable m. I am taking 5. P of 5 is equal to 5 square plus 4 into 5 plus 4. 25 plus 20 plus 4. And that is 49. Yes. So this is also perfect square. यहाँ कोई भी वैल्यू ले लो, यहाँ दो वेरिएबल है. This is polynomial having two variables. So take a equal to 1 and b is equal to 2. चलिए यहाँ सिर्फ p of a b नहीं लिख सकते हम लोग. p of just p I am putting. Okay, I'll put p of a comma b, that is 25a square minus 10ab plus b square. Symbolically, so p of 1 comma 2 will be 25 1 square minus 10 into 1 into b2 plus b square 2 square. So that is 20. 1 square is 1, 125 is 25. 10 2s are 20 plus 4. That is 5 plus 4. And that is 9. So that is also perfect square. अब कोई भी वैल्यू a और b की ले लो. Value of polynomial should not be negative. और आप देख लो, if it is perfect square, then this trinomial is also perfect square. But children, that is a very lengthy method. Is there any shortcut? Yes. Just observe nicely. देखो. चलिए. You want to know whether this is perfect square or not. See your first term and last term. Are they perfect square? Yes. So represent in square notation. मिडल टर्म प्लस है, प्लस लिखा लेकिन टर्म नहीं लिखा, और ये स्क्वायर, ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर, प्लस है तो प्लस और प्लस ब्रैकेट स्क्वायर, दिस इज स्क्वायर ऑफ एक्स, दिस इज स्क्वायर ऑफ 1, और मिडल टर्म में इसी टर्म का स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर इंटू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1, एंड देन आई डबल इट बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग 2. चेक करिए, इसको एक्सपांड करके देखो, व्हाट इज स्क्वायर ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 2 इंटू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर एक्स, स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 प्लस 1, या दैट इज एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 2x प्लस 1. सेम वही तो है, सेम वन. सो इफ यू कैन रिप्रेजेंट इन दिस फॉर्म, ये क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल को इस प्रकार से आप रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे तो वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल है. इसकी बारी, फर्स्ट टर्म स्क्वायर, ये मिडल टर्म प्लस, लास्ट टर्म स्क्वायर विद प्लस साइन. ओके, व्हाट इज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दैट? m. व्हाट इज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दिस? 2 and 2. okay, what is square root of m square? m. I'm writing directly. And what is square root of 4? 2. and उसको डबल कर दो, 2 2s are 4m. yes, it is satisfied, middle term is satisfied, so this is also perfect square trinomial. चलिए सिर्फ मिडल टर्म चेक करो, ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है, ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर है. ऑलराइट, प्लस है तो प्लस 2 लिख दो, डबल करना ही है. व्हाट इज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 9y स्क्वायर? 3y. व्हाट इज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 25? 5. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, 30y. yes, that is 30y. so this is perfect square. test 1, first term and last term should be perfect square, so they are. that माइनस है तो माइनस लिखो, डबल 2 times square root of first term, square root of 16x square into square root of second term, that is last term here, 1. so minus 2 into 4x into 1, and that is minus 8x. yes, that is minus 8x. so that is perfect square trinomial. check this. alright, first term and last term perfect square. test 1 खत्म हो गया. test 2, minus 2 into square root of this term, that is y. I am writing directly, square root of 36, 6, that is minus 12y. yes, it is minus 12y. so that is perfect square trinomial. चलिए, first term is a square, second term is b square. अब यहां मिडल टर्म प्लस भी आ सकता है और माइनस भी आ सकता है, एंड 2 into square root of a square into square root of b square. इस प्रकार का फॉर्म हो that it is perfect square trinomial. यहां ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, first term square plus or minus 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term. इसको last term बोलेंगे, and last term, okay, first term ही लिखता हूं, first term plus और माइनस, प्लस भी चलेगा माइनस भी चलेगा, 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term plus last term, but your first term and last term should be perfect square. yes, इधर से गिरेंगे तो ये फर्स्ट टर्म हो जाएगा और ये लास्ट टर्म. that you can do. from right if you count, this is first term and this is last term, and middle term plus or minus 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term, but your first term and last term has to be perfect or have to be perfect squares. Is that clear? okay, so yes, you can say x square plus or minus 2xy plus y square, or m square plus or minus 2m plus mn plus n square, p square plus or minus 2pq plus q square. इस प्रकार के ट्राइनोमियल होंगे तो they will be always perfect square. Children, अब देखो, just pay attention please. ये जितने भी परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल आए उसमें इसको फर्स्ट टर्म बोलेंगे, लेफ्ट से ही गिनती करेंगे, फर्स्ट टर्म, इसको मिडल टर्म और इसको लास्ट टर्म बोलेंगे. तो व्हाट इज मिडल टर्म इज इक्वल टू, व्हाट इज मिडल टर्म इज इक्वल टू प्लस और माइनस 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term. This is very important formula that we have derived. For any perfect square trinomial, middle term is always equal to plus or minus 2 into square root of first term into square root of last term. इसी इक्वेशन में हम लास्ट टर्म को सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द फॉर्मूला बना देते हैं. ऑलराइट, टेक लास्ट टर्म एज सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द फॉर्मूला. सो ये जो पार्ट है, आई एम गोइंग टू टेक इट ऑन अदर साइड. सो व्हाट आई एम गेटिंग, मिडल टर्म अपॉन प्लस और माइनस 2 into square root of first term is equal to square root of last term. अब हमें तो लास्ट टर्म चाहिए, नॉट स्क्वायर रूट. सो उसको स्क्वायरिंग करेंगे, स्क्वायरिंग ऑन बोथ साइड्स. ऑलराइट, सो मिडल टर्म स्क्वायर, स्क्वायर ऑफ मिडल टर्म, स्क्वायर ऑफ प्लस और माइनस 2, वो तो प्लस 4 ही हो जाएगा. माइनस 2 का स्क्वायर भी प्लस 4 हो जाएगा. और स्क्वायर स्क्वायर रूट गॉन, 4 into फर्स्ट टर्म, that is equal to last term. Square root gone. So ये रही second formula. ये first formula. अब second formula is what? Last term. Last term is middle term square upon 4 into first term. और तीसरा, first term इधर ले जाओ, last term उधर. So first term is equal to middle term square upon 4 into last term. This formula is very important for completing square method. हमको last term बराबर middle term square upon 4 into first term आएगा. Alright? और चिल्ड्रन एक चीज ऑब्जर्व करो, जो भी मिडल टर्म है उसमें 2 है ही. There is always 2. ये जो मिडल टर्म है उसमें 2 is always there. So middle term is always a multiple of 2. It's always a multiple of 2. And first term, ये first term and last term, they are always perfect squares. They are always perfect squares. Then only this trinomial is perfect square trinomial. Yeah. If not, we'll see this. Okay. Clear, children? So remember this formula. All right, look at this equation. In previous session, I had given you for homework to solve this equation by factorization method, and you can't factorize it. उसका मतलब क्या हुआ चिल्ड्रन? कोई भी quadratic equation के solution of quadratic equation is real number या unreal number, means not real, unreal number. real number होगा या unreal number होगा, इसका तो हमें अभी ढूंढना नहीं है. in 11th class you will study about unreal numbers. alright, लेकिन real number हो तो उसमें 2 ऑप्शन है, either they are rational or irrational. समझ में आई बात? either if the solution is real number, then it is going to be either rational or irrational. If you can factorize this easily, if you can factorize it easily, then the solution is real and rational. But if you cannot factorize it, it may be real, and if real, it can be irrational. It can never be rational. And other option, if you can't factorize, then maybe the solution is unreal. Is that clear? So here you can't factorize this. That means the solution of this quadratic equation is either unreal, and if real, it will be irrational. Alright, let's check. Now children, what to do here? I'll solve that later. I'll take easier one first. Okay? Alright children, here is the first one. Solve by completing square method. And first term is perfect square. But you can see the last term is not perfect square. Yes, of course, equal to 0 चाहिए हमें, because this is equation. Okay. So what to do? Children, आप first 2 term को consider करो. Imagine this is your first term, this is middle term, and last term 5 आप लोगे, it will not make a perfect square trinomial. So using that formula, what is that? Last term is equal to middle term square upon 4 into first term. Chaliye, what is middle term? 4x. So 4x whole square, whole upon 4 into, what is first term? X square. Alright. Open 16x square upon 4x square. X square cancels. 4 ones are 4 fours are. That is equal to plus 4. Children, be careful. See how sir writes. Therefore, x square plus 4x. मैंने सिर्फ first two terms लिखे हैं. बोलिए. And what I want? Plus 4. So I am writing it plus 4 to make it perfect square trinomial. So ये trinomial perfect square हो गया. But if you are adding 4, subtract 4 as well. Okay. And then you take this minus 5, which is already there, is equal to 0. Now this is perfect square trinomial. So you can write whole square. Square root of first term x, sine of the middle term plus, and square root of 4 2. And these are same sign, total 9 with minus sign. यहाँ हमेशा minus sign ही आएगा. Or normally this will be perfect square. Normally it will be perfect square. That is equal to 0. Now take this 9 on the other side. So x plus 2 whole square is equal to plus 9. Taking square root on both sides. Therefore, x plus 2 square root gone. That is equal to, what is square root of 9? 3. Yes, but here you have to take plus or minus 3. Yes, square root of 9 can be plus 3 or minus 3. So here you have to consider that. Now split this. Therefore, x plus 2 is equal to plus 3 or x plus 3 is equal to, x plus 2 is equal to minus 3. So first time right hand side you take plus 3 and second time you take minus 3. Now these are 7th standard equation. Therefore x is equal to 3 minus 2 and therefore x is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to minus 3 minus 2. Therefore x is equal to minus 1. So children, here are the solutions. X will be either 1 or minus 5. And this is called completing square methods because we made a perfect square trinomial. We completed a perfect square. That's why this method is called completing square method. Alright? You can do this as I've done. Now this method also has other name. I'll tell you why. I'm going to solve little bit differently. X plus 2 whole square minus, I'm not taking on right hand side, whole square, that is 3, square of 3 is 9, that is equal to 0. Now this factorization, a square minus b square. What is a? X plus 2 minus b, so minus 3. What is a? See this, a square minus b square is a minus b into a plus b. वही ले रहा हूं, a complex है, x plus 2 minus b, so minus 3. Again a, so x plus 2 plus b, so that is plus 3, that is equal to 0. So x minus 1 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x minus 1 equal to 0 or x plus 5 equal to 0. आ गया ना? So x is equal to 1, therefore, and therefore x is equal to minus 5. So here is the solution. The other name of this method is completing square method or difference of perfect squares method. Difference of perfect squares method. Yes, a square minus b square और ये माइनस, so difference, माइनस की वजह से difference, और ये perfect square और ये perfect square. So what is this? Difference of perfect square. But in your book it is given completing square method. So you can take that minus 9 on the other side and then square root of 9 is plus or minus 3. Alright. Let's see another one. Look at this one. Number 2. 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. Children, now this is going to be slightly difficult. Q, because your first term is not perfect square. वो perfect square होता तो काम आसानी से होता. अब perfect square नहीं है तो it will be more difficult, especially simplification. Let's experience that. Okay. I'm going to find the last term. The formula is middle term square upon 4 into first term. This is your first term. This is your middle term. And this last term है. But it doesn't make perfect square trinomial. ये perfect square trinomial नहीं है. तो वो बनाने के लिए चलिए. What is middle term? Minus 5x whole square upon 4 into first term, that is 2x square. Square of minus 5 plus 25 or x square. और ये 8x square. Right? x square gone. देखा? 25 upon 8 आया. Fraction आया. So there is a problem now. Alright. Let's see. X square minus 5x. Those are the first two terms. और perfect square trinomial कौन बनाता है? This is something 4 into 2x square. Yes, it is correct. So add 25 by 8 and subtract 25 by 8. Be careful. And that plus 3 is already there. You write that is equal to 0. Now this makes a perfect square trinomial. हमने चेक करके ही डाला है. So this is whole square. किसका? इसका स्क्वायर रूट. क्या है इसका स्क्वायर रूट? रूट 2x. मिडल टर्म की साइड माइनस. अब इसका स्क्वायर रूट दैट इज 5 और 8 का स्क्वायर रूट होगा 2 into 2 into 2 ये बाहर. So that is 2 और रूट 2 और इसको वो साइड ले जाओ प्लस 25 by 8 minus 3 upon 1 सिंप्लीफाई करो. therefore root 2x minus 5 upon 2 root 2 whole square is equal to 8 1 जा 8 जा 24 125 जा और 8 3 जा 24. yeah 125 is 25 minus 8 3 are 24. So root 2x minus 5 upon 2 root 2 whole square is equal to 1 upon 8. Now you want to take square root. ये निकालो square root of left hand side is equal to square root of right hand side. So square root gone. Root 2x minus 5 upon 2 root 2 is equal to 1. Square root of 1 is 1 और square root of 8 हमने देखा 2 root 2. चलिए x को सब्जेक्ट हो तो एक चीज बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. When you take square root, you have to write plus or minus. Is that clear? So एक बार प्लस लेंगे दूसरी बार माइनस. Therefore, root 2x minus 5 upon 2 root 2 is equal to plus 1 upon 2 root 2 or root 2x minus 5 upon root 2 root 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 2 root 2. चलिए पहले इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. Therefore, take this term on other side. Root 2x is equal to 1 upon 2 root 2 which is already on right hand side और ये plus 5 upon 2 root 2. Oh, like denominator इतना काम तो आसान हुआ. 1 plus 5 that is 6 upon 2 root 2 that is root 2x. root 2 नीचे ले जाओ. x is equal to 6 upon 2 into root 2 into root 2 2 हो गया. 2 1 जा 2 3 जा. Therefore, x is equal to 3 by 2. So what is the value? X equal to 3 by 2. Alright, ये सॉल्व करते हैं. Let's solve this. Root 2x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 root 2 और ये प्लस बन गया 5 upon 2 root 2. Like denominator 2 root 2 minus 1 plus 5 that is plus 4 upon 2 root 2. Alright, therefore root 2x. Therefore x is equal to 4 upon 2 root 2 और ये root 2 नीचे चला गया. So that is 4 upon 2 into 2. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 1 are 2 are 2 cancel. So answer is 1. So x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 3/2. Got it? Rational मिले आपको? You got rational. All right? Yes, both the roots are rational. Okay. Now, this is very complicated method, isn't it? But you can make it easy. कैसे? देखो. How you can make this easy? चलिए, आपने लास्ट टर्म ढूंढा, मिडल टर्म स्क्वायर अपॉन 4 इंटू फर्स्ट टर्म एंड यू गॉट 25 अपॉन 8. वो जवाब आया था, करेक्ट? विच वॉज अ फ्रैक्शन. सो व्हेनेवर लास्ट टर्म इज अ फ्रैक्शन, देन यू विल हैव प्रॉब्लम. बट यू कैन मेक इट इजियर. यू कैन गेट अवॉइड दिस फ्रैक्शन. कैसे? उसका जो भी डिनोमिनेटर है, डिनोमिनेटर 8, ऑलराइट, मल्टीप्लाई ऑन बोथ साइड्स. After getting that, so 8 times 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0 times 8. That is 0 only. So this gives me 16x square minus 40x plus 24 equal to 0. Children, आपका फर्स्ट टर्म जो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं था, वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन गया. और आफ्टर दैट व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू डू? यस, ये आपका फर्स्ट टर्म है और ये लास्ट टर्म है, मिडिल टर्म है. लास्ट टर्म चाहिए, ढूंढने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये जो न्यूमरेटर है, न्यूमरेटर, दैट इज योर लास्ट टर्म. सो एडिंग 25 subtracting 25. Okay, therefore 16x square minus 40x or plus 24 equal to 0. These are the three terms that we have. I am going to add 25, जो भी न्यूमरेटर है, and subtract 25. All right, this is perfect square trinomial. Whole square 16, whole square लिख दिया. Square root of 16x square is 4x. Sign of the middle term is minus और square root of 25 is 5. और वो बाजू ले गए plus 25 और minus 24 on other side. Therefore 4x minus 5 whole square is equal to 1. In fact, don't forget this. This is plus or minus, yeah, 1. Now you take square root. So this is square root gone. 4x minus 5 is equal to plus 1 or minus 1. So 4x minus 5 is equal to plus 1 or 4x minus 5 is equal to minus 1. Simplify. 4x is equal to 1 plus 5. Therefore, 4x is equal to 6. Therefore, x equal to 6 by 4. 2 2s are 2 3s are. Therefore, x is equal to 3 by 2. 4x is equal to minus 1 plus 5. Therefore 4x equal to 4, 1 जा. Therefore x is equal to 1. मिला ना? So use this trick. Okay? यहाँ आप perfect square बना रहे हैं. So this is completing perfect square method. Is that understood, children? Yes. Now let's see number 3. That's the one. Number 3. Let's see. Is your first term perfect square? No. So your that last term would be a fraction. Okay, last term is middle term square upon 4 into first term. ये first term है आपका और ये middle term है, इसको भूल जाओ. Middle term is minus x whole square. 4 into first term is 6x square. All right, minus का plus हो गया x square upon 24x square. X square gone. So 1 upon 24. फ्रैक्शन आया, डिनोमिनेटर है 24, सो मल्टीप्लाइंग 24 ऑन बोथ साइड्स. ये गलती इक्वल टू 0 इक्वेशन. चलिए, सो 24 टाइम्स 6x स्क्वायर माइनस x माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 0 इंटू 24. Therefore, this is 144x square minus 24x minus 48 equal to 0. Correct, children? Now ये दो टर्म में एक ऐड करना है. वो क्या ऐड करना है? प्लस 1. So therefore 144x square minus 24x. क्या ऐड करेंगे? प्लस 1 और वहीं सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे माइनस 1 और जो है वो माइनस 48 इक्वल टू 0. Why I add and subtract the same number? अरे भाई कैंसिल हो गया. सेम जो है वही है और कुछ नया हमने नहीं किया. लेकिन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल बनाने के लिए ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल बन गया. So we write whole square. So we completed a perfect square trinomial. Square root of 144, 12. Square root of x square, x. Sign of the middle term, minus. स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1 1, इसको वो बाजू ले जाओ प्लस 49 है ना, दोनों प्लस हो जाएगा, प्लस 48 प्लस 1 दैट इज 49 एंड दैट इज परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. चलिए, टेकिंग स्क्वायर रूट ऑन बोथ साइड, बट दिस विल बी प्लस और माइनस 7, स्क्वायर रूट गॉन, सो 12x माइनस 1. अब दो पार्ट में आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. Therefore 12x minus 1 is equal to plus 7 or 12x minus 1 is equal to minus 7. इसको सॉल्व करो. 12x is equal to 7 plus 1 that will be 8. Therefore x is equal to 8 upon 12. 4 2s are 4 3s are. Therefore x is equal to 2 upon 3. Yeah. Therefore 12x is equal to 8. Sorry. Minus 6, minus 7 plus 1 होगा, so minus 6. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 upon 12. 1s are 2s are. Therefore x is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So x equal to minus 1 upon 2 or x equal to 2 upon 3. That is the solution. All right, children. Moving on to the next one, and that is number 4. What are we doing? We are solving this quadratic equation. All right. By completing square method. All right. This is fourth one. We saw 3 सब rational real numbers आए हमें. Rational numbers we got it as solution, as roots of the quadratic equation. क्यों? क्योंकि वहां फर्स्ट टर्म परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बन रहा था. यहां देखेंगे और वो तीनों फैक्टराइजेशन से भी हो रहा था. अब ये फैक्टराइजेशन से नहीं हो रहा है, आपने देखा है. लेट्स सी क्यों. अब देखो मिडल लास्ट टर्म आप ढूंढ लो. मिडल टर्म स्क्वायर अपॉन 4 इंटू फर्स्ट टर्म दैट इज फॉर्मूला माइनस 6x होल स्क्वायर अपॉन 4 इंटू फर्स्ट टर्म दैट इज 5x स्क्वायर. दिस इज 36x स्क्वायर अपॉन 20x स्क्वायर. ये कैंसल. 4 5s are 4 9s are, so you got 9 upon 5. Fraction आया. The last term is fraction. So what will do? Multiplying 5 on both sides. Therefore 5 times 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is 5 times 0. Alright, इसको distribute करो. 25x square minus 30x minus 10 is equal to 0. First term perfect square हो गया. अब आपको क्या ऐड करना है? 9 and subtract 9 as well. These 3 terms I keep as it is. X square minus 30x. Children, what I am doing now? थोड़ा सा बदलाव कर रहा हूं. इसकी जरूरत ही नहीं है, so मैंने पहले से राइट साइड पे ले लिया. minus 10, so that is plus 10. Now instead of adding 9, yes, adding 9 and subtracting 9, I am adding 9 on both sides by Euclid's property. Adding 9 on both sides. So मुझे सीधा परफेक्ट स्क्वायर ट्राइनोमियल मिल गया. होल स्क्वायर. दिस इज 5x sin माइनस और 3 and this is 90. Therefore 5x minus 3, you are taking square root on both sides. So square root निकल गया. 5x minus 3 you may write. That is equal to plus or minus root 19. Now 19 is not perfect square. और उसका कुछ सिंप्लीफिकेशन भी नहीं. 19 1 is 19. That's it. तो वैसा ही रहेगा. Don't worry. Therefore 5x minus 3 is equal to plus root 19 or 5x minus 3 is equal to minus root 19. चलिए make x subject of the formula. So 5x is equal to root 19 plus root 3. Therefore x is equal to root 19 plus 3 upon 5. Here, therefore 5x is equal to minus root 19 plus 3. Therefore x is equal to minus root 19 plus 3 upon 5. Children, देखा irrational आया. रूट्स तो आया, रियल नंबर्स भी है, लेकिन irrational, क्योंकि इसका फैक्टराइजेशन मैंने बताया ना. यदि फैक्टराइजेशन ना हो तो आपका रियल हो सकता है रूट या अनरियल हो सकता है. ऑलराइट, जो रियल होगा तो इट विल बी ऑलवेज इरेशनल. सो दिस वैल्यूज ऑफ x which satisfies the equation are irrational number. और कभी कभी कुछ इक्वेशन ऐसे आएंगे जो फैक्टराइजेशन नहीं होगा, उसका रूट इरेशनल भी नहीं मिलेगा, रूट ही नहीं मिलेगा, That means its roots are unreal. They are not real numbers. Is that clear, children? I hope you understood and have had good session. Alright. Now you can solve exercise 4.1 first question. Homework. Exercise 4.1 question number 1. And then also exercise 4.2 उसमें भी question number 1. Alright, children? Is that clear? Fine. See you in the next session. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day, children.